Hey folks, welcome to this Tuesday Game Reviews live stream. How's it going? It's Thursday night, July 20th, 11:30 Eastern. We got Lewis, Pirate Gamer Boy, and Always Asleep all here already on the channel. Good to see you guys. And the thing we're doing today, not really one game, it's a bunch of games, is this book here, David All's Basic Computer Adventures. And what this is, well, we're talking about Metroid Prime in the chat, which is a great game too. I have not played the remastered version, but the original game is quite good. I have it on GameCube, I think, right? So David All, he is the guy who created Creative Computing, the magazine, the software company, etc. Creative Computing was bought out by Ziff Davis, the people made PC Magazine, and they shut it down like a year or two later. And David All was out of a job, and then he also made he got his claim to fame originally by writing the book that we've covered in the past called 101 Basic Games, and there was a bunch of sequels to that, which mostly were games that he had collected from other places, relatively simple games, but the Star Trek game was in there, for example. That's how it became really popular. Someone came to him and said, how about you make another book of basic games, but this time some more complex ones. So he wrote this, Basic Computer Adventures, 10 different games, there's 10 there, in BASIC, published by Microsoft, the old Microsoft logo there. And these were all like sort of simulation games, text-based simulations. So we're going to check these out. And they're available for DOS if you don't want to type this whole thing in. It says at the beginning, basically at the beginning of the book it says, where is it? It says, to save you hours of typing in the programs, additional hours of finding all those inevitable typos, David All has created a special program disk for Basic Computer Adventures. It's for IBM PC, PC Junior, and PC Compatible. It's only available directly from David All. To order some $20 plus $1 per disc for postage and handling to David All, 12 Indian Head Road, Morristown, New Jersey. I think he still lives there, by the way. Not a streamer, 99% is me typing everything out. So I didn't get the disc from David All. By the way, I spoke with David All. He's a super nice guy. He's still around. He's pretty old. He's in his 80s, I believe. Very nice guy. He lives in New Jersey. He lives close to me. Have not met him in person, but I've bought a few things from him. And he's on eBay actually now, selling a bunch of stuff, like selling comic books and like basically trying to sell everything he has. Anyway, I didn't get this disc from him, nor was it the original disc. So I've been collecting these public brand software discs, and they somehow like appropriated his listings onto one of their discs, called like Basic Games or something, and put it along with a couple of other basic games. That's where I found it, and then I found the book afterwards, and I was like, what are these games? I'm trying to figure it out. So we're going to play these in a sec, but first I'm going to take a drink. You guys want to see what I got in the mail today before we start playing? I want to see what I got in the mail. Sure. Alright, so I got a bunch of things in the mail. First of all, I got this. So another Atari game, another Activision game. Another one I have not played. Another one with a patch to be won. Wait, what was it? Said no? Oh, never mind. Okay, guys, sorry. I won't talk about this stuff anymore. Alright, so I guess we'll just jump right to the games. To the basic game. Screw you, I'm just kidding. So I got this, which I'm pretty excited about. I was kidding. Beware of cockroaches, I know. Now this I'm really actually excited about. This is the hint book for the Immortal. I got this game, the Immortal. It's a DOS game. It was also on NES. AVGN did an episode on it. Similar game. I want to play it, but I don't want to play it at the hint book because, especially from AVGN, you can tell that it's like impossible, whatever. So it was actually hard to find this, and it wasn't cheap either. But I did get it, and I intend to play it, probably stream it pretty soon. And maybe I might refer liberally to the hint book, depending on what type of game it is. In my opinion, for RPGs, hint books are a totally fair game. because if there's a map or something, then like I don't like mapping stuff out. Like that's a waste of my time. Although in this book, there's a lot of maps like this, but there's also like tons and tons and tons of text. There's way more text than there is anything else, and some of the text is like text that immerses you more into the game. Can I read the game description of the Immortal? Hold on a second. This is the game. Sorry, it's a little plastic thing. This is the Immortal. It says, when nightmares come to life, you discover you're not immortal. The labyrinth holds mysteries unfit for mortal eyes, mysteries of eternal life, of sudden death, of sorcery and betrayal. Its shadows hide deadly traps, its puzzles tantalize. From the caverns far below, your lost master, Mortimer, it's like Mortimer, calls for you to save him. That's what it says on the back. But there's a lot more lore, and even the hint book has tons of lore in it. Can I read it again to whisper? The labyrinth holds mysteries, unfit for mortal eyes. Mysteries of eternal death. Of eternal life. Of sudden death. Of sorcery and betrayal. Skipping to the end, your lost master, Mortimer, calls for you to save him. Anyway, that's the Immortal. So I want to play that. That's number 2 what I got. The third thing that I got is I got a set of 3 mech games. First one being the Oregon Trail, which I already had, but this is a different version. But I didn't get it for this one. Then there's also Number Munchers, which I'm going to stream, but I don't really care for this too much. I wouldn't have bought it just for this. Because Numbers is like a little bit lame. But not that kind of mech. MECC, the Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium. This is all from today, yeah. I got a lot of stuff in the mail today. I was asleep. And then, this is what I bought it for, Super Munchers, which I saw on LGR's channel. I had never heard of it before, but it really looks really cool, and I love trivia-type games. And this one is not about numbers or letters. It's like all different types of trivia. It says on the back, like, astronomy, people, animals, sports, geography, music, and much more, along with razor-sharp reflexes. It sounds really cool, so I figured I would pick this up, and the other 2 I'll probably resell or gift me to people on my Patreon. And that is here's a brief ad for my Patreon site. You can go to patreon.com/StewsGameReviews if you want to support the channel. One of the tiers is I will maybe give you free stuff, and yeah, if you're watching this and you like this stuff, consider going to that Patreon thing. I'm not like making any money yet, for sure. Like, I get a little bit of... There are a couple of really nice patrons. Dorian Karen is one of them. And they give me a little bit of money. And then I pay out other YouTubers and support them. So it's a net negative right now for me, but it's a cool thing. And I more want people to sign up so I can send them free stuff. This way, like, I don't have to deal with it. Munch some numbers. I don't know why they're called Munchers. I think these guys are the Munchers, but I'm not sure because I never played it. Maybe this guy too. My finger's covering him. I don't know. And I will stream this because, like, basically my policy is, like, if I'm going to get rid of a game that I don't want, at least I'm going to try it first. And if I'm going to try it, I'm going to make you guys try it also. Like, here's another example of a game that I got recently that we came with some other thing that I wanted, and I didn't want this, but I got it anyway. So, before I get rid of it, you guys are going to have to suffer through it with me. Because we can't, like, get rid of it without trying it first. Hey, you think this is a good game, Cookie Monster?
Me think this game fucking sucks, Big Bird. What you think, Bert?
I don't know. You know that game on NES? Yeah, a lot of games that are on DOS are also on NES. So, we're going to play that at some point. Alright, but anyway, back to the main event. So, there's 10 things in here. Probably not going to have time to play all of them today. But the first one is... Where is it? You like the videos of Cookie Monster and Family Guy? The first one is Marco Polo, 1271. And there's a somewhat lengthy introduction here. But I'll read you. So there's each game has the game, which is like set up for the game, and then there's the story, which is if you want like backstory. There's like a whole bunch of backstory, and then there's the program, which explains to you like how he wrote the program if you want to learn. We're certainly not going to read the program. Let me read the game, and then we'll see if we want to read anything further. Story time. In Marco Polo, you're the leader of a group of merchants leaving on a business trip from Venice, Italy, to Shangtu, China. After sailing to Armenia at the east end of the Mediterranean Sea, you set out by camel on a 6,000-mile trek across Asia to the court of the great Kublai Khan in Shangtu, near the Pacific Ocean. To get your party safely to Shangtu, you must know the rules of the Silk Road. The more important ones are noted here. At the beginning of the game, you're asked to rank your shooting ability. This is like the original Oregon Trail game that we played. Actually, that's something. There's a variety of that in here. At the beginning of the game, you're asked to rank your shooting ability. Since the program cannot really test your prowess with a crossbow, shooting ability is measured by how fast you can type a random shooting sound. A rating of 1 is a reasonably good typist, while 4 should be reserved for those who use no more than 2 fingers. I use no more than 2 fingers. The game is more fun if you rank yourself 1 or 2. Approximately 2 months during your trip, you come upon a village as a market where you may replenish your provisions. As prices vary widely from place to place, it's best to maintain a modest stock of goods so you're not forced to buy at high prices. Decide how well to eat. It's very similar to the Oregon Trail you see already, just by description. Hey, Hopsturkey, how's it going, man? Deciding how well to eat during each 2-month period involves some trade-offs. Eating better allows you to walk longer and cover more ground. You're also less susceptible to disease. However, food costs money, jewels, and your camels have a limited carrying capacity. If you run out of food on the trip, you can always eat a camel, assuming you have one left. Balm and unguents are used for treating wounds. If you run out, you face a much higher risk of getting a fatal infection. As a merchant, you are not a skilled hunter. However, occasionally you may be offered an opportunity to hunt. Count it a blessing if you get food in this way, but remember your crossbow is the only weapon you have with which to drive off bandits. Hence, you should also always keep a small supply of arrows in reserve. Many hazards and surprises await you along the road to Shangtu, so stay alert and keep your wits about you. The Polos completed the land journey in approximately 36 months. That's 3 years. In this game, it means arriving in Shangtu in March 1274. If you make only the best decisions and encounter no delays, it is possible to complete the computer journey in 24 months, but a more realistic goal is to complete the trip in the same 36 months it took the Polos. Can you do it? Probably not. So I'm not going to read anymore. There's a whole long historical thing. It's really freaking long, so I'm not going to bore anybody else with that. Let's start the game here. The Journey of Marco Polo. So I mean, I'm gonna board out of this, just so you can see. I want to list the program. So that's the program. It's pretty long. Starting from Venice. Yeah, maybe I don't have to actually read the book because a lot of it's contained in here. Starting from Venice in 1271, you travel by sailing ship to the port of Armenia. Upon arrival, you prepare for a 6,000-mile trek to the court of the great Kublai Khan in Shangtu, Cathay. Having set aside 300 precious jewels to finance your planned 3-year trip, you must barter for the following supplies in Armenia. Camels. Sturdier animals will cost more. You probably want 8 to 10 camels to carry your many supplies. Food. You must barter for food as you travel along. However, prices tend to be lower in port cities, so you should pack in a good supply at the start. Oil for lamps and cooking. Over much of the trip, you'll be able to use wood to build fires. However, in the Persian, Lop, and Gobi deserts, you'll need oil. For Venice, you've also packed clothing, weapons, and medicines. Excuse me. However, your provisions will be depleted as you go along, and you must replenish them. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. The selection and price of supplies is quite different in various regions, so you must barter wisely. As a merchant, you are not skilled in fishing or hunting, although occasionally you might be able to try and get some food in this way. After 3 months at sea, you've arrived at the seaport of Lyassos, Armenia. There are many merchants in the port city, and you can easily get the supplies you need. Several traders offering you camels at prices between 17 and 24 jewels each. How much do you want to pay for a camel? I mean, like, I want to pay nothing for a camel, but, like, I guess if I pick, like, can I say, like, 15? That's too few. Alright, so basically, I guess the more you pay, the better your camel is, I suppose. I think that's the idea. So let's say 20, I guess. 16. You need at least 7 camels, not more than 12. So 10. The problem is I only have 300 jewels, and I already just spent 200 jewels. One sack of food costs 2 jewels. You'll need at least 8 sacks to get to Babylon, Baghdad. You can carry a maximum of 24 sacks. How many do you want? 20? I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like we need jewels to trade. I don't think we brought enough jewels. 19? I think that's too many. Let's say 15. A skin of oil costs 2 jewels each. You should have at least 6 full skins for cooking in the desert. Your camels can carry 15 skins. I don't know, 10? That leaves me with 50 jewels left. Before you begin your journey, please rank your skill on the cross with the following scale. Can a charging boar at 300 paces, can a deer at 50 paces, can a sleeping woodchuck at 5 paces, can you answer 2. There's any key to begin your trek. Oh, it's a trek? Traveled 0 miles. Here's what you have. Jewels 50, camels 10, sacks of shit 15, seeds of oil 10, robes and sails 2, bombs, onions 5. And you want to eat reasonably well, adequately, or poorly. So I guess reasonably well. Because can walk further, less chance of sickness. Lewis says, I don't want your slaves complain about not getting a skin of oil. I wonder if he has slaves with him. He probably does. Should we say reasonably well? Zonk? What just happened? Okay, with shooting that good, the Khan will want you to his army. Your hunting yields 3 sacks of food. Bloodthirsty bandits are attacking your small caravan. You type twack. Today shall shoot you, drill with no losses. This is the same system that the original Oregon Trail had, Pirate Gamer Boy. So that's why I traveled 5 or 6 miles. I already used up 2 sacks of food. You have 50 jewels. You want to barter here? Barter for what? Look, my crossbow arrows went down from 30 to 11. I at least shot 2 freaking arrows. I guess I need arrows. I know I'm fucked. I don't think I did this really well here. I don't think Marco Polo brought enough money with him. I have 49 jewels left. The 47 actual jewels and the 2 family jewels. I guess reasonably well. Oh god, now... Oh, marauding animals got into my food supply. What the hell? Why did they shoot the marauding animals? I guess I better buy some sacks of food. I'm in trouble. Let's eat adequately. Hey, Lester. Yeah, you did get here in time to watch me rage quit. gash in my leg looks infected. It hurts like the blazes. You use 2 bottles of unguents treating your wound. I'm in trouble. Saxon food 6. 38 joules. Camels are less here. I probably will do that. Saxon food costs 2 joules. They cost 3 joules the other place, didn't they? What? I really had deep shit. You're running a high fever and muscles feel like jelly. I'm gonna barter, I guess. If that's 4 joules for food, I'll take 0. Adequately. Your food is worth to be 2 sacks. No, I don't want you to try. Camel injures its leg. Do you want to nurse it along, abandon it, or sell it? Sell it. It's a poor beast. You only had 10 joules for it. Good. Alright, I definitely want to get some sacks of food now. Ugh, 4 joules. I got no choice. Fuck. 9 hours for 1 joule. Fine, I'll get 1 fucking joule. Use 3 skins of oil for cooking. Got through this stretch of the desert without mishap, thank God. I'm in real trouble. Why can't I sell anything? Sacks of food costs 5 joules? I'm dead. I got no more joules. Can I sell some camels? How come I didn't get any chance to buy anything except for the first second of the game? I mean, to shoot anything. You've only 10 joules which to barter. Do you want to sell a camel? You get 8 joules for your best cow. I paid fucking 20 joules for it. Alright, I obviously took too many camels. Ugh. I fucked this game up, obviously. I guess I have to eat poorly. Jagged rocks tear your sandals and your clothing. Skill thing. What can I... Oh God, thank God. Why can't I... Why can't I, hunt it all? I guess it's I'm not a hunter. I don't even have any jewels. I mean, I traveled 3,890 miles. I probably have to travel another 50,000 miles. I'm dead. Great, I don't have camels. Now it's 7 arrows for 1 jewel. I think you gotta play this game a bunch of times and know. Next time buy more camels. Next time buy less camels. We'll eat adequately. And I have no clothes. Do you want to sell a camel? No. It'd be nice if it tells me the price I'll get for it before I have to decide to sell it. Oh, whoops. Ooh, saxophone costs 2 jewels. That's really cheap. Santa Claus was 13 jewels. I didn't know that. That's a lot. I'm screwed. You're worried about getting wise clothes. Your sails are in shreds. The Tartars chase you from town and warn you not to return. A fire flares up and destroys some of your food and clothes. I lost this game. What is he supposed to get there? Like, theoretically, the best case scenario is he gets there in March 1274. So, like, I haven't even got a year, and I've, like, totally lost everything. Yeah, I want to start this over. Let's do this again. So adequately takes me... Oh, some of my food rots in the humid weather. Wonderful. Two camels wander off. Finally spends several days searching for them. You gotta see here. Like a set of clothes only costs 9 jewels. The problem is, like, it could be like I buy like 100 sets of clothes, and it's like a fire destroys all your clothes, asshole. Six arrows for 1 jewel. 0. See, marauding animals got into my food supply. But at least I had way more jewels than before. Alright, good. Saxophone costs 2 jewels. How many do I want? Like 10, but I can't carry that many. Oh, let me buy 10. Okay. Actually, I should have got more than 10. You gotta know the variance of the prices here. Yeah, basically, Lester. 10 arrows for 1 jewel. Let's buy 2 jewels. Alright, we're going to eat adequately. I had to yield 3 sacks of food. They spelled cod wrong. And roaring animals got to my food supply. Very bad luck. I mean, I should always barter, because I should see, like... I lost 15 arrows for that. I should always barter just to see, like, what the options are. The sacks food costs 2 jewels. That's great. Like, how many can they carry? Let's do adequately again. You get lost trying to find an easier route. Sacks of food 11. 98 jewels. Okay, that's also a hunt. And what do you want to barter here? I want... See, the food is double the price here. I want arrows. Alright, I have to spend a couple of jewels on arrows. Let's eat adequately. Okay, that was uneventful. Go to barter, yes. This actually costs 3 jewels. I guess we'll get 2. Probably should get none, but I don't know how variable this is. We'll eat poorly this time. Okay, so I went through the Dasht-e-Kavir Persian desert again. Well, in real life, it's the hardest game. 82 jewels. No camels. I'll take 1 sack of food. Skin the milk was 5 jewels. Is that good? I think that's bad. I wasn't paying attention to the oil. 11 arrows for 1 jewel. Let's put 3 jewels on arrows. I'll eat adequately. Well, your cow is very sick and can't carry a full load. I guess let's sell it. You get 10 jewels for it. Guess I gotta buy a camel now. Skins of oil cost 3 jewels here. Let's get 3. This game is impossible. Like, I mean, there's just too much hardship. There's no way to actually win. Camel's fucking sick again? It's realistic. It's a little too realistic for me. Rewarding animals guide to my food supply, of course. Ugh, tax food costs 4 jewels here. Heavy rains completely wash away the roots. Alright, count was 18 jewels here. Let's buy 1. That costs 4 jewels. I had no choice. Oh, good. Size food costs 2 jewels. Alright. How many do I want? 15. That's like all my jewel supply though. I got 6 jewels left. I'll eat adequately one time. Which I really shouldn't, but a fire flares up and destroys some of my food and clothes. 6 jewels. You want to sell a camel? I'm already like fucked here. I want to like sell like one of my people. July 1273. What am I supposed to get there? March 1274 at the best case scenario. I'm out of jewels now. You're hardly sick of eating raw undercooked food and a fire flared up. Oh, because I ran out of oil. I'll have to know that. I better sell a camel. You get 16 jewels for your best camel. So all the sickness, injuries, and poor eating, you must stop regaining your health. If you have a few jewels, stay in a hut. You are steadily strong as 4 months before you get fit to travel. Oh my god. Do I have any food? Oh, I forgot to buy oil. Whoops. I'm fucked now. I only have 5 camels. I really need food. Very high fever. And I might as well like sell all my camels because what's wrong with my fucking camels? Yeah, I figured. How many can they carry? See, I'm so screwed. I can't. My camels can't even carry like enough food for like one thing now. Hey, EC Myers vids. Yeah, this game is designed very poorly here. I might as well eat adequately at one time. No, I don't want to change my mind. Use 3 of what is camels is sick? I need to keep it with me. I only have 3 fucking camels. Ah, Saxon goes 5 jewels. See, why don't they tell me all the prices before I have to make the decisions? I'm dead. I'm dead. I should have done 2. Okay, 56 hours and I can't even shoot anything. Ran out of oil for cooking. Fire flared up. I have 0 jewels. Fine. I have no clothes now either. I can't carry a sack of food. One camel can't carry 2 sacks of food apparently. I have 7 jewels. I don't have enough to eat. I got no oil, no clothes, no nothing. The Tars chased you to town and stoned me. Holy shit! You're ushered to the core of the great Kublai Khan. He surveys your meager remaining supplies and marvels you got here at all. He's appointed the Pope not even said the 100 men of learning that he requested. As a result, keeps you, the 3 of you, as personal envoys for the next 21 years. Well done. Oh my god. I beat the game somehow. Oh my goodness. GG, yeah. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Alright. Well, it was beeping? I didn't even I have my headphones on. I know there's no sound in this game. There was beeping? That's why you guys are all surprised. What was it doing? It was saying congratulations on the screen. I guess I better put my headphones in. You want to try again? Hell no. Alright. Let's play. Is the next one Westward Ho over the Oregon Trail? Which is similar to the Oregon Trail game. I don't understand why they're so sexist with these towns. Like, it's like Westward Ho. I want to thank all the camels they sold in the game. Alright, let's read this here. In Westward Ho, you were the head of a family of 5 hoes setting out from Independence, Missouri in the spring of 1847 on the Oregon Trail. Your objective is to arrive safely in Oregon City, Oregon. Having saved about $420, you must purchase a wagon for $70, and with the remaining money, you must also buy enough equipment, supplies, and livestock to sustain you on your strenuous 2,000-mile journey. As you travel, you encounter the same hazards and conditions that American pioneers faced during the Great Migration: wagon fires, polluted water, wild animals, bad weather, illness, and topographical obstacles. The following hints shall apply on the trail. It depends. You decide how much money to spend on things for the trip. You spend all your money there, but if you do not plan to stop at Fort Sullivan. This is basically the Oregon Trail, but like, I think he did something to it. I'm very intrigued by the world's longest auto race. Well, let's me too. Let's try. Let's play the Ho game first. Yeah, I know I should have bothered to read what it says in the book. The book is redundant. One piles me when they say yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. They're calling the girls to come over, you know. David Almas got punched out by strangers so many times. Yeah, it's true. Like, it's like, guys, what the hell? Like, I played your game, you stupid son of a... Right, your journey over the Oregon Trail takes place in 1847. Starting in Independence, Missouri, goes with your family of 5 or 20-40 tough miles to Oregon City. Having saved for the trails, you should be bought a wagon for $70 and you're not to purchase the following items: oxen. Spending more will buy you a larger and better team, which will be faster, so you'll be on the trail for less time. Food, you'll need ample food. Give your strength and health. Ammunition, $1 buys a belt and 50 bullets. You need ammo for hunting and fighting attacks on bandits and animals. Clothing, you need warm clothes, especially at the snow freeze where in the mountains. Other supplies include medicine, first aid supplies, tools, and wagon parts for unexpected emergencies. You can spend all your money at the start or save some to spend at forts all the way. However, items cost more at the forts. How much you want to pay? Maybe how much you want to pay? What's the cost? What kind of bullshit would they say how much you want to pay for a team of oxen? It's like, how much your car cost? Like, how much you want to pay? I don't know, $1. Oh, I'm sorry, 100,000. Okay, sure. Here's a car for you. Like, what's crap? I guess I'll say $100. I don't know. Right now I have $350 left. Yeah, I don't know. I name your price. How many do I put on food? I don't know. If I can hunt for it, then I don't need to pay that much. Let's say $50. How much do I spend on ammunition? $10? How much do I spend on clothes? $10? $20? $50? How much for medicine? $50? I don't know. You have $90 left. Is that a good shot? Oh, that was music. I always want to hunt. Right? Oops. I was so slow and I still got it. So I might as well eat well then if I'm good at hunting well. How much ammunition did I use though? Riders ahead, they don't look hostile. You can run, attack, ignore them, or circle wagons. I'll circle the wagons. Oh shit. Nice shoot, you drove them off. Riders were hostile, better check for losses. My ammo's only 6 now. It was 500 and now it's 6? How did I use so much fucking ammo? Heavy rains. Traveling is slower than mud. You bring your spare ox yoke, use a prior matter than mud. Some of my ammo was damaged by the water. I definitely want to stop at the next fort. Ammunition. 10. How much did I spend last time? 5, 10, I don't know, 10. Elite, well. They look hostile. Attack. Bars are friendly. Check for possible losses. Your wagons get swamped fording a river. You lose food. Why don't you give me a choice what to do? Let's hunt. You got a bug one. Full bellies tonight. Alright, so how much ammunition do I have now is the question. Alright, I didn't use so much ammunition. That's good. Alright, perfect. So I'm near Fort Kearney. Let's hunt. I'll eat well. A bunch of pigs. Helpful Indian show me where to find more food. Alright, good. I'm in good shape, I think. Let's keep hunting, though. You're caught in a fierce hailstorm. Ammo and supplies are damaged. My ammo is always like damage. Let's stop at the next fort. 0 on food. Let's spend again 10 on ammunition. I mean, like, I guess 5 on it. It's always getting ruined. I don't know. I mean, I'll spend 5 on medicine and supplies. Let's eat well. Helpful Indian show me where to find more food. Where to hunt. Over to the eyes, you got a big one. Full bellies tonight. Your wagon swamped. Oh my god, I have 2 ammo now. Your wagon swamped fording a river. You lose food and clothes. You made it safely through the South Pass. No snow. A blizzard in the mountain pass. Make up your mind. Going is slow. Supplies are lost. This is identical to which other game? You mean the Marco Polo game or the Amazon Trail game? You're in the Big Horn Mountains. Let's pay each of the following. Food, nothing. Ammunition, 10. Clothing, 0. Medicine supplies, 0. We'll eat well. Wild animals attack me. Nice shooting party, they didn't get much. And I'm down again. Hopefully it didn't show me where to find more food, okay. You're rugged mountain country, the going is slow, oxen are very tired. Stop at the next fort. Food 0, ammunition 5, clothing 5, medicine supplies 5. Your son gets lost. You spend half a day searching for him. Yeah, I didn't get hardly any bullets. Supplies are lost. It's like bullshit. The supplies are getting lost. Yeah, there's a time limit. That's why they asked me like how fast my typing is. That was the quickest draw outside of Dodge City. You got at least one that drove him off. I'm getting killed here. I gotta stop again. Nothing on food. I got like 5 on ammunition. 0 on clothing and 5 on medicine supplies. Eat well. Cold weather brewery. Enough clothing to keep warm. Again, supplies are lost. What the fuck do I buy this ammo for? What, do I like keep it up my ass or something? What the hell? Stupid. Why can't I? I can't hunt because I have no food, no ammo. Will let me hunt? You don't have ammo. We'll eat moderately. Oh god, I don't have any ammo. I died. That's horseshit! That's horseshit, excuse me. I had plenty of ammo, and then, like, I lost it twice. That's bullshit. And I was almost there, too. Should I try again? I was almost there. Because it's only 2,000 miles, and I made 1619. I want to try again if you guys are okay with it. You tell me. I shouldn't spend like that much on food. Spend 25. The longest auto racer. We'll see that in a second. Hopefully, didn't show you if I were food. Alright. Let's hunt. What does WAP? An Oxwar zone, spend time looking for it. Your son gets lost, but half the issue. My son is really asshole. Riders ahead, they don't look hostile. Circle the wagons anyway. Riders are friendly, but check for possible losses. Alright, that's good. This is the best. So far, I'm doing okay here. Don't look hostile. My wagon breaks down. Closely tied with supplies to fix it. I'm inside a shitty rock. I'm doing well right now. I shoot, I drove off. Riders are hostile. Better check for losses. Mild illness. My own medicine will cure it. Alright, I'm doing super well compared to last time. Your head of your ass this time. I'll do the best I can here. The ox wanders off. You're running about crossing. The ox are tired. Blizzards. Supplies are lost. Alright, this is where I'm starting to lose like ammo for no reason. I have to have like more. The lesson from last time is I always have to have a shitload of ammo, even if I don't need it. Nothing on food. 5 on ammunition. Nothing on clothing. I almost spent 10 on medicine supplies to do so well here. An ox gores my leg. Supplies are lost again. So I gotta buy fucking more bullets, but I'm almost out. You know, I'm gonna continue on because I have a lot of food. And if I run out of ammo, then I won't be able to shoot the riders. They'll kill me, which happened last time. We'll still eat well. See? How do I have more bullets than I had before? How come did I steal bullets from the bandits? Is that what just happened? Because I'm confused. Alright, stop at next fort. Nothing on food. 5 on ammunition. Nothing on clothing. I think we're good for everything else. We eat well. Cold weather. Enough clothing to keep warm. You get lost. I lost my ammunition again. All my ammunition that I bought is all gone. I think we're gonna continue on. Eat well. Wagon breaks down. See, I lost all my fucking ammunition anyway. I'm definitely gonna stop at the next fort. Nothing on food. 10 on ammunition. Nothing on clothing. And 20 on medicine. Nice shooting partner. And we're gonna hunt. Okay, well. Again, I'm out of ammo. It's crazy. Alright, at least I can stop at the fort. Spend 0 on food. 10 on ammunition. 0 on clothing. 20 on medicine supplies. We'll eat moderately. Oh my god. I better hunt now. We'll eat moderately again. Oxen, blizzard. Sheesh. Stop at next fort. I think I'm almost there. Spend 5 on food. 10 on ammo. Nothing on clothes. And 5 on supplies. That's almost all my money. Alright, definitely let's hunt. Okay. See, moderately. Stop at the next fort. Let's pay. Let's get. I'm almost out of stuff here. Alright, 0 on food. 5 on ammo. 0 on clothes. 0 on medicine. Eat moderately. Almost out of food. Almost there though, I think. We'll eat well. Made it. Finally arrived at Oregon State after 20-40 long miles. You're exhausted and haggard, but you made it, a real pioneer. You've been on the trail for 9 months and 4 days. President James A. Polk sends you his heartiest congratulations and wish you a prosperous life. Not a prosperous life, a properous life in your new home. Would you like to play again? No. Eat shit, Polk. Alright, the world's longest auto race. That's what Pirate Gator Boy here is waiting for. In this program, you're the captain of the Thomas Flyer team. It's your job to get the car from New York to Paris, east to west, as quickly as possible. The race starts on February 12, 1908. You must overcome many problems: bad weather, accidents, mechanical breakdowns, fatigue, and a lack of gas stations. For each leg of the trip, buy as much gas as you need, but no more. Your car gets approximately 14 miles per hour. Maybe 14 miles per gallon. All this may vary. This will vary. You will carry what fuel you can and ship the rest of it by rail to locations along your route to be held for you, called spotting. Your car has a top speed of 54 miles an hour. However, the probability of breakdown increases substantially to speeds over 35 miles an hour. Likewise, driving more than 6 hours per day increases your chance of having an accident. Don't forget, this is a race. If you get stuck and you pay someone to pull you out, costs money, but you got your own cost time. You choose your repair mechanical problem on the spot, or wait till the next large shot to get fixed. Each choice has associated risks. If and when you run out of money, you may wire Mr. Thomas for more, This request must be carefully and politely worded. Also, your telegram must all be in uppercase letters. Press A to continue. In New York, New York, you currently have $1,000. Roads to the west of here are hard-packed gravel. The weather forecast is snow and sleet. You set a goal of making 897 miles in the next 6 days. Gas costs 18 cents per gallon here. So what am I supposed to do? How many gallons do I want? I'm supposed to divide like 897 divided by 14? Is that like I don't know. So like 60 gallons? 35. Oh, let's say 30 then. 6 hours. Oh, you have a problem. It's a skipping cylinder. Here's what you can do on the problem. Try to keep going with it. New spark plugs cost $2. Grind the cylinder cost $2. I guess grind the cylinder. What should I do? New spark plugs or grind the cylinder? Anybody know? I'm not a mechanic. I don't think grind the cylinder. That's what I'm going to do. It's nobody's opinion. It's a rough running engine. Let's do a tune-up. You dozed off and your car ran into a gaping hole? What the fuck? Why did I doze off? You can try and fix it and get a tow to the next vote for $15. Want to bang out the damage on the spot? What's the damage? I can't see it. Sure, let's try. I mean, that'll take forever. Where the hell am I? Should I get a tow? What do you think? Should I get a tow or should I try to bang out the damage? I think I should have to get a tow. Bang it out, he said? I think it's a bad idea, but alright. Takes 1 day. Now it's a binding axle bearing. My car's a fucking piece of shit. Let's regrind the bearing. You ran out of gas on the road. Why did I run out of gas? I bought like as much. I wouldn't think as much. That's twice the price here. I made it to Indiana. The race leader passed this point 5 days ago. Gas costs 22 cents per gallon here. How many gallons do I want for the segment ahead? Blizzard conditions? I don't know. How many gallons do I want? I don't. 20. 35. It's too fast. In this area of terrible roads, you can save some time by driving on the railroad tracks. However, is murder on your wheels, tires, the whole car. Want to drive the tracks? No. What the hell? What is wrong with this guy? He dozed off again? And his car ran into a hole? You dumb schmuck. This time I'm going to tow it. Oh, the repair costs $18 also. You didn't tell me that. Drive the tracks. No. Blizzard conditions. No, I don't want to drive on the fucking tracks. I'm in Chicago now. The race leader passed this point 7 days ago. Right yourself here in muddy ruts. I feel like I'm not going to make this trip. 50 gallons. A tire blowout. I'll patch the hole. I might as well replace the tire. It's probably the bad thing to do with. Actually, I'll just patch it. Totally bogged down in the mud. Yeah, I'll pay you, asshole. Broken drive pinion. Weld the teeth back on. I'm losing so much time here. You dozed off and you're... Why am I not sleeping at night? Do I have like sleep apnea or something? 2 days. The race leader passed this point 10 days ago. I'm just getting further and further behind. At least it's not Blizzard anymore. I'm almost out of money though. It's terrible. How many gallons so on for the segment ahead? 40 gallons. What's the beeping? Oh, I actually didn't have any problems that time. That's good. I'll say 40 gallons again. Oh, it's too fast now. Let's get into a ditch. Fine. No, I'm not driving the tracks. These farmers are like killing me here. Race leader passed this point 13 days ago. I'm in Utah. 12,000 miles. A brake failure. Definitely don't want to keep going with it. A cracked wheel. You're stuck in port for 3 days before I get a steamer for Seattle. You can use the time to get new countershaft housing, springs, wheels, drive chains, and tires. They're all furnished by a local Thomas Flyer dealer. Okay. Next steamer in Valdez leaves in 1 day, and then you won't wait. The steamer made many stops up the coast and took 7 days. It's apparent the race organizers had never been to Alaska and have no idea that it's impossible to drive with the snow and ice at all, much less across the Bering Strait to Russia. You'll have to return to Seattle. Okay. Now I have a 1 day wait before I get a freighter for Japan. I was not going to go through... Okay. Racer passed the point 10 days ago. Roads to the west were built for narrow carts. The weather forecast is cloudy, chance of rain. Gas 26 per gallon. I'm almost out of money. I just like driving around on steamers. You're laughing a lot. I'm glad you think it's funny. I don't know. 40 gallons. 35. 30. Oh my god, you dumb asshole. Stop. Like, I don't understand. Is 6 hours a day too much for this guy? He can't drive 6 hours without falling asleep on the road? Is he have narcolepsy or something? Seriously, what's wrong with this guy? Yeah, he can fall asleep lots of times. This guy tried today. The freighter crossed the Pacific in leisurely 21 days, making stops in Hawaii, Guam, and the Philippines. Also, the Chinese crew made sandals out of your leather fenders and mud flaps. What? You can replace them in Japan, but you can't in Vladivostok, Russia. They going to spend several days arranging for fuel now. Also, in a hurry now. A steamer to Russia leaves tonight. You're driven... roads to the western are practically non-existent. I drive only 5 miles. I think like driving 6 hours makes me think I fall asleep because I'm a fucking asshole. Broken drive pinion. Well, teeth back on. The race leader's only 5 days ahead of me now. Roads to the west of here are horrible. I have $31. I'm in Manchuria. I'm about to be like killed, like for sure. Uh, okay. um, 50 gallons. Drive 25 miles an hour for 5 hours a day. No, I don't want to drive on the railroad tracks. You know, money continue. Your only hope is to send a telegram back to Mr. Thomas in the factory, ask for more money. Mr. Thomas, please, please send me money. I love you. Mr. Thomas didn't know you needed the money right away and waited 3 days for wiring back $1,000. I should have said send me money now. Oh, that was a mistake. I probably should have asked how much I asked for. Probably said send me $10,000. Riverhead with no bridge. Some tell you there's a local say there's a bridge some distance north. You'll take across by boat for $3. Want to go by boat? So, I mean, some distance north means it could be like 1,000,000 miles north. But if I take them, I don't mind paying $3, but they might like rob and kill me. So that's the downside. But I guess I'll take the chance. Guy across in 4 hours. I'll pay this guy. I don't want to drive on the tracks. Ran out of gas on the road. I'm in shit in Russia. The race leader passes point 8 days ago. I'm not going to win the race. Roads to the rest of your slightly improved wagon tracks. I want to make... Okay. So I need like 100 gallons worth? I don't know. 90 gallons? I drive 30 miles an hour, 5 hours a day. Ugh. Fine. Fine. Fucking asshole. There's no grease available here. However, there's get Vaseline. Or use it in place of grease. It sounds like a bad idea. Anybody know about this? I mean, like, it sounds like on the face of it, like, ooh, Vaseline's probably greasy, but I think it's gonna fuck up the car. Yeah, I agree. I say no. Gears sound horrible. You have to cut your speed in half. Oh, I dozed off again? Skipping cylinder. I'll use spark plugs this time. Give me fucking grease! Do it? You want me to do it? I think it's a bad idea. Fine, I'll do it. Yeah, I think that's what it's trying to teach me. Oh my god, the race leader passed this point 25 days ago? Probably because I had to cut my speed because I didn't use the Vaseline. I'm really fucked. Again? How many... Still in fucking Russia. I'm about to run out of money again. He's not gonna pay. He's not gonna send me more. Such an asshole. Why do I keep dozing off? Because I didn't get enough gas. I'm so fucked. No, fuck you. I just keep on like paying farmers. Mr. Thomas brought back $1,000. Said good luck. Oh my god. I ran out of gas on the road. I'm still fucking in Russia. A broken rear axle. September 1st, the winning car crossed the finish line in Paris over a month ago. Your factory refused to give any more money. I ran out of money. You don't want to continue. Better luck next time. Sorry I'm successful. Only 3 of the cars in the 1908 race ever finished. In the 210 days to start of the race, you covered 12,000 miles. You almost made it to subscript out of range at 3940. Oh, man. I almost made it to subscript out of range. That's so close. I always wanted to go to subscript out of range. I thought maybe at least in a game I would get there. But apparently, like, it's just not in the cards for me to ever visit subscript out of range. Is that in the Ukraine Pirate Gear Boy, or is that in Siberia? I'm not sure. Where's subscript out of range anyway? Is it like home on the range? Home on the range, where the deers and the antelopes play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Alright, that game was really hard. I don't even know what it's supposed to do. Like, I wonder if there's in the book there's any like tips and tricks or something. Let me see. The car gets approximately 14 miles per gallon. Mileage varies by plus or minus 20%. Interesting. The substitute heating except the desired speed looks at a speed to 854 miles an hour. But probably mechanical breakdown increases rather quickly as speeds increase 35. If you consistently be driving, I think there's a bug here. If you've consistently been driving for an average of more than 7.5 hours, you advise not to push yourself and your crew quite so hard. The probability of probably driver fatigue is related to driving hours and starts to rise sharply when 6.5 hours per day is exceeded. But I was constantly getting that. I mean, I could have just very bad luck, but nil at 5 hours per day to 6.6% at 6 hours. 19.3% at 7 hours, and 36.2% at 8 hours. So, like, if I drove 5 hours a day, I could have avoided all that shit. What else here? when you go on the railroad tracks, your speed is multiplied by 1.7, but the overall probability of problems is increased by 25%. You know what? I think that's actually worth it. If you ask for money 3 times before Mr. Thomas gets totally fed up, you get up to $1,000 usually the first 2 requests, up to $500 on the third. If you don't say the right things, you may get less. You may have to wait for the money. Huh. Should I try one more time? So if it's 20%, what's 20% of 14? So 17. All right. So I'm gonna do some calculator stuff here. So 897 divided by 17. So 53 gallons should be enough. I'll drive 35. It won't let me go 35. It's snow and sleet or whatever, so it'll be to 30. Let's go 25. 5 hours a day. Why did I run out of gas? Why did I run out of gas? I calculated exactly how much I needed. Why the fuck did I run out of gas? Now I have a problem with that. Hold on. Mileage. Did I calculate it wrong? I don't think so. No. Oh, I did calculate it wrong. Hold on a second. Let's try it again. World's hardest game. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Hey, Steve. I don't want to ever run out of gas again. That's my goal here. So I'm at 82 gallons this time. We'll drive 25, 5 hours a day. Alright, well, I got through without any accident that time. Recently, I got there 6 days ago. We'll get 16 gallons. Again, we'll go. Can I go 30? 5 hours a day. Why did I doze off? It said nil if I go 5 hours. It said nil. Nil means 0. Fucking asshole. Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, got to Wyoming. He's 9 days ahead of me. Come on. Okay. Now he's 7 days ahead of me. I'll say choose. Alright. Almost out of money. Okay. He's 11 days ahead of me. Only $59 left. That's enough. Alright, good. Oh, now I'm only 1 day behind the race leader. Now we're talking. Okay, new one. Fuck. I'm losing all the time now. They love the Vaseline in Russia, apparently. I don't want to know what they do with the Vaseline, all this Vaseline. No grease, but we got lots of Vaseline. We use Vaseline in the adult movie industry. Sorry. Oh, now he's 16 fucking days ahead of me because I just had a lot of bad luck. Oh God, come on. 18 days ahead of me. You think I could actually finish the race this time? Fine. It's like the third time I had this. Is it because I keep on welding it? Let's see a new spring. Oh, geez, 22 days ago. What am I doing so badly now? I wish I knew. At one point, I was good. I made it. The German pros beat you by 34 days, but just to finish is a great honor. All right, that's good enough. Oh boy, crazy shit here. That was the world's longest beep. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's try number 4. A mysterious arms deal on the Orient Express. What's mysterious mean? The mysterious arms deal. It is February 1923. The following orders received at Whitehall. If you will furnish me the new identity and a lifetime supply of scotch, I'll give my life of arms dealing and will provide you with much valuable information. I'll be on the Orient Express tonight, but you must contact me before the train reaches Uzunkaparu, or that swine dealer of Maxim machine guns will be killed by bandits, like you did to Baron Wunster last month. Those outside, you, a British agent, are assigned to take the train, rescue the defector, and arrest the killer. You know that there are 5 notorious arms dealers of different nationalities operating in Europe under an uneasy truce, as each deals a different kind of weapon. It is obvious the truth has ended. Presenting key to call a taxi. The taxi has dropped you off Victoria Station in London. The Orient Express is staying majestically on track 14. All aboard trains leaving. Clackety clack, clackety clack, clackety clack. You speak some of the passengers. Leon Wenger, Sarah Bernhardt, it's like famous actors and actresses, Arthur Vetter, and others. Ask them to keep their eyes and ears open to pass any information, no matter how trivial, to you in compartment 13. The Channel crossing is pleasant. The first part of the trip uneventful. You arrived at Calais, France in 1905, 10 minutes late. Do you want to get off and stretch your legs? I mean, why would I want to get off? Maybe I'll overhear something, so yes. Here's now being served in the restaurant car. Press any key and you're ready to have dinner. Oh my goodness. Dinner menu. Compoté de tomates fraîches, la natte de sole au beurre, rôti de veau à l'ossie, chaud-froid de langouste à la parisienne, parfait de foie gras, tagliatelle de carottes et courgettes, soufflé d'anisette, la sélection du maître fromager, colbert de fruits, and les mignardises. I think I'll eat la natte de sole au beurre. I assume that's like filet of sole and butter or something. Presenting cutie fish here. Compartment buzzer rings. Say there's Baron Rothschild. Oh, he's a famous rich guy. They gave the waiter a difficult time. The Turk ordered beer. The other 4 ordered different drinks. Must remember this shit? Probably. Someone write all this down. The Turk ordered beer. Say there's Matahari, who tells you one comment that his beef dinner wasn't nearly as good as the boar that he shot last week. I mean, is anybody like taking notes here? What about the beef dinner wasn't nearly as good as the boar he shot last week? Can I invite Matahari into my cabin? What's going on? Well, one eagle and cheese mumbled that it was the same color as his chalet. You rise at Paris, Lyon, France. I was sleeping, okay. You ride at Vellor, Switzerland. Line at Lausanne, Switzerland. No, I don't think I want to stretch my legs if I have 4 minutes to go. Say there's Leon Wenger, who tells you one of the brothers military railroads are so accurate He buried a fox. This like at the end here, I'm assuming you have to use all these facts and figure out like who's the killer or something. But like, I have to write all this shit down, and we're not doing it obviously. Restaurant menu: poules macarées dans le vin, œufs poches, pommes frites, and yogurt. Also, café, thé, lait, vin, or eau minérale. So that's like some kind of prunes in wine, poached eggs, French fries, I think, and yogurt. Or you have coffee, tea, milk, wine, or mineral water. Press any key to finish eating. Flanders King Clayton Pasha tells you the cursed drinker says he loved the roast chicken he had to eat last night. Okay, now in Brig, Switzerland. Again, there's Matahari, who tells you the man who hunts wild boar said the pistol dealer who lives in the chalet next to his often gives loud parties. Snowing heavily, the tracks are clear, the train will not be delayed. You're right at Dum da Sola, Italy. It's 13 minutes late. Fine, I'll switch my lines. The pheasant hunter complained the arms dealer of the chalet next to him makes too much noise testing his mortars. Herbert Hoover, the freaking president of the United States. This is ridiculous. Gustav Mahler. The Polo asks me if I want to buy any howitzers. Well, I have an hour until the next departure, so I might as well stretch my legs. Where's buffet luncheon? Burp. I wonder if it's... How come it's all in French? Like... If I'm in Italy now, I should have like Italian food. This is so weird. F. Scott Fitzgerald? See again, why is it all French? Is that how it works? Huître de Branham, truite de rivière Munière, poulet de rang grillé à diable, les noncettes de chevril renaissance, prawns d'asperges à la crème, tagliatelle de carottes et courgettes, crème de caramel blonde, la sélection de maîtres fromagers, corbeille de fruits et les mignardises. Arturo Tuscanini says the Pole asked for more soup. C. Darcy says one of them asked me to cook some pheasant that he shot. She has to come to the Yellow Chalet. This is bullshit. There's a nice ambiance here, but the game itself is really weird. The Greek told me he hunts deer, and Aaron's the others all have different animals. The Romanian looks out at Blue Chalet. Now in Slovenia. The Washington says he likes like a natural good never painted chalet. I'm sleeping in Slovenia and Croatia, and I'm in Serbia. Similar breakfast to last time. Oh my god. This is stupid. Nobody's any comments on this. What do you guys think of this? Very odd, I agree. It's like a big logic puzzle. Like the one carrying the pistol, the second helping of pie. Now in Bulgaria. Is that dude gonna get killed yet? Turkish police have boarded the train. They've been asked to assist you. With them to do so, you have to identify the killer, the dealer of machine guns, and the defector, the Scotch drinker to them. The arms dealers are lined up as follows. Anybody want to guess? I mean, theoretically, we could have done this if we actually wrote down all the clues, but we didn't. That art game, I still have that. It's up there. Somebody guess. I don't know the answer. Who's the defector? We're in Azumkapru, Turkey. Might as well guess. Is the defector the Austrian, the Turk, the Pole, the Greek, or the Romanian? I wasn't paying attention either. Just guess. Just guess. Guess. The Turk. And who's the killer? That can't also be the Turk. I don't see how the Turk could be the defector, by the way. We're in Turkey right now. Police took into custody the Greek guy. Alright. Yeah, I should get off it and not come back. What? You're suddenly waking by sounding gunshot. The rest of the defender's compartment is okay, and one of the other arms dealers have been shot. You read the details of the case, remind really came one clues you mistake a balance and a badge. You return your compartments and are consoled by the thought that you correctly identified the killer and you'll hang for his crimes. So you got the Greek guy right. Just the Turk was wrong. You should know it's not the Turk because we were in Turkey. Why would he defect if he's in Turkey? You guys didn't think this through. But apparently you guessed right on one of them. It's pretty impressive. And you both said the same thing too independently. Amazed that ESP at work. It should be like dead body of man. What? Wait a second. Your journey is ended. Georges Nagelmackers, and the manager of C International de Wagon Leets hope you enjoy your trip with the Orient Express, the most famous train in the world. Whitehall Telegraph's congratulations for identifying both the killer and defector correctly. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but I think we did it. So, so no, I don't want to run again. All right, let's do Amelia Earhart. That'll be the last one for today. Around the world flying Amelia Earhart. In this simulation, you take the role of Amelia Earhart and attempt to fly around the world in a twin-engine Lockheed Electra, but she disappeared, didn't she? Prior to each flight line, you get information about your physical condition, the enemy navigator, visits to your next destination, and the current weather. I think I tried this last time. Or not last time, but like 100 streams ago. As pilot, you must make many decisions before taking off while aloft and prior to landing. Under ideal conditions, at 150 miles per hour, your plane can fly 2.3 miles on 1 gallon of fuel. But conditions are seldom ideal. So write this down. Electric home to 150 gallons of fuel. Your engine and mechanical components last longer than maintained regularly. The electric and main engine for major oil is 40 hours. Not all airports are equipped to service your aircraft. You malfunctions along the way. You may have to fix a secondary aerodrome. Of course, this costs time. Your navigator has a serious alcohol problem. As long as your ground temp is minimal, you will have a chance to get lost in the bottle. If you get trapped on the ground by a series of tropical storms and he gets drunk, you may find you rely on dead reckoning and landmarks when you get back in the air. Alright, I'm going to stop to fill up my drink. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. So these are obviously a little bit weird, but I mean, is this like worth playing in your opinion, guys? I'm curious what you think. I'm glad I'm trying it out, but it's definitely weird. A lot of beeping. That's the alarm. It's 4 a.m. Yawn. Your Oakland, California. Your repair facilities are excellent. Roadways made of concrete is plenty long for your plane. Feel pretty good all things considered. Navigators are also ready to go. Next station is Burbank, California. How many gallons of fuel do you want on the plane? How about 222? What speed do you wish to fly? How fast can I fly? What did it say before? It's like it said, right? I forgot. Uh, 150 miles per hour. Let's go 150 miles per hour. Malfunction in the Bendix radio direction finder. I mean, what if I don't push out? What am I supposed to do? Like, just stop in the middle of the air? Fly over 2 hours, no sign of Burbank. Flying, look to the right. Looks like it's an aerodrome. What a welcome sight. Alright, what clears to land? Yes. Alright, so we made it to Burbank. Do you want to repair it? Yes. Okay, now we're to Tucson, Arizona, 46 miles away. So 304 gallons. So 150 miles an hour. Alright. So I made it to Tucson. I guess I gotta fix the thermocouple. Alright, let's say 858 gallons. Alright, made it to New Orleans. Why do I get up so freaking early in the morning? Alright, now I'm going to Miami. Alright. Now 6 a.m. Do you want a major overhaul here? I don't think so. I go to Puerto Rico. I feel like I need some more sleep. Well, why did I get up at 3 a.m. then? I'm going to Colombia. Malfunction of the fuel gauge. Can I establish contact? Yeah, what of that? I definitely want to repair the fuel gauge. I probably should get a major overhaul here. Alright, so we're going to Dutch Guiana. Put in 407 gallons. Do I wait a day for better weather? No. Next destination is Fortaleza, Brazil. This is sort of fun. I'm like, you know. Every single time it says there's no sign of Fortaleza. I guess they didn't use computers back then. Do you want clearance to land? Yes. Where am I staying anyway? Doing a major overhaul here. Facilities are excellent. I don't think so. Natal, Brazil. Light weather is range should be fine. Fit as a fiddle. Dakar, French West Africa. This will be a long trip. Wow, I want full capacity. Yeah, I do want to wait a day for better weather. Oh no, he's drinking last night. I was only there for 1 day, asshole. Fuck. I got to Africa. Probably went the wrong way. I'm at Senegal. Fair facilities are poor. Now we're going to Dakar. I definitely want to get my system repaired. And I wanted to overhaul too. Navigator's Droopy has a bad hangover. No, I don't want to wait till tomorrow. What an asshole. Can I get a better fucking navigator? Excuse my French. I have to ride Dead Reckoning and Landmarks. I still made it. I would have Chad. Is there any like rhyme or reason to my flight plan here? Electrical system? Oh, I died. I didn't die. Fuel feed system malfunction also. Things look pretty bad. Going down, looking for a suitable place to land, nothing. Made that smoke clearing, you made it. The plane is wrecked, but at least you're alive. Sorry your flight was unsuccessful. You flew 10,966 miles, were aloft for 81 hours and 1 minute. Your flight started on May 28th and June 10th, 1937. Amelia Earhart flew approximately 27,000 miles, so you May 10th, 20th, and July 2nd, 1937, before going down at Mili Atoll, the Japanese-held Marshall Islands. I mean, well, she also like went down, and she was never found, I think, right? So, I mean, I did just as good as she. You were like a Star Trek Voyager fan, always asleep. I mean, I did like just as like. Listen, if you fly 252 miles and there's an electrical system malfunction, what do you go back? It's still 252 miles back the other way. If my electrical system's not good enough to fly, then I'm just screwed no matter what I do at that point. I mean, that's what you'd think logically, but maybe in this game, if you go back, you have a better chance of making it. Let's see what it says here. Basically, says you always should make repairs. Major airport is only possible at 4. Major overall is only possible at one of 4 airports. Mechanical condition of the plane is determined by the total number of flying hours and speed flown. Until the recommended overhaul interval is reached, the plane can be considered very reliable. But not really, because I didn't push the plane and it still broke. Minor malfunctions are annoying but seldom fatal. On the other hand, if your previous malfunctions are fixed, the combination of 2 or more minor malfunctions is equivalent to losing 1 engine. If you just one minor malfunction, you're given an opportunity to push on or return to the airport which you took off. The longer you fly with a minor malfunction, the greater the probability it will cause major problems, up to 5% if you cover the entire flight distance. Hence, if you're less than 1/3 of the way to the next location, you probably should turn back. That was, that was less than 1/3 of the way, because it was like 1,000 miles, and I only flew 252. Is it even possible to win this? The option waiting today, the chance will be sober tomorrow. If you take over that not fully functional, you have to rely on dead reckoning and landmarks. Feasible over land, much more difficult over water. Navigation was incorrect at the Atlantic crossing. This you must face if your navigator was stone sober, but it's not a serious problem. He's simply at the coast of Africa at the wrong place 95% of the time. That happened to us. Your most serious problem is the flight leg from Ley, New Guinea to Howland Island. The only visible guidance comes from the arc lights and the mines at Nauru. If your navigator is functional, and Amelia's wasn't, you have a 30% chance of finding Howland. If not, your chance is only 2%. If you turn back for the British Gilbert Islands, you have a 1.5% chance of finding them, and 8.5% chance of winding up, as Amelia did at the Marshall Islands. I'm going to try one more time. I'm just curious. I thought I did pretty well until I got bad luck. And I want to see if I can get further. First a tiny crowd, then a restless crowd. I guess the further you go, the more people you get in your crowd. Clamorous crowd. large crowd. Okay. So far exactly what I did last time, although I may have got a different response here. I don't know what's with the beeping, honestly. Navigator's brother was drinking last night. Navigator's an asshole. Okay, Brazil now. Why do I feel like I need more sleep if I just slept waited a day? God damn it! Come on. Now he's drunk and can't even walk. I was fucked now. He's never gonna get better. I guess I better go. Whatever. I can't get a new navigator. He's terrible. It's really ridiculous. The radio's broken. Repaired, yes. Three days for major overhaul. Where's my next? It seems like. Oh God, I'm in trouble. It's further than I got last time, right? I'm in Sudan now. Oh no, I went to Chad last time. I'm sorry. I forgot. I don't think I made it to here. El Fasher, French Equatorial Africa. Now I'm going to Khartoum, Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Hey, Pal Puck, how's it going? Alright. Now I'm going to Abyssinia, which I think is Ethiopia. These were barrel rolls. I definitely got further last time. Stupid fucking navigator. How did he drink last night? Eritrea? This is not Carmen Sandiego. Next destination is Karachi, India. 1920 miles away. Alright, well. Right engine gauges are going crazy. Major engine failure. They spelled gauges wrong. We're going to try to limp along on one engine. I mean, no, but what happens if I say no? Do I go back? Do I, like, what's my choice? I'm fly, okay. Do you want to limp along, like, if I say no, it's like, okay, like, you dead? Like, I'm going to say no. Fuck. That's what it is? That's bullshit. Why did you tell me that's what that meant? If the only choice was like yes, try, or no, you give up? That's crap. That's real bullshit, I'm sorry. It's not well written. That doesn't even, like, it didn't give me that. Alright, I give up. That wasn't fair. Like, if I would have said yes, maybe I would have crashed anyway, but like, at least I do have an option. Time to throw the book. Well, I want to try the other 5 scenarios. It's funny, this is a shareware program. Thank you for saying $20, the address on the right. I guess what must have happened was originally he said it's only available through him, and you have to pay him $20 to get it. It must have been at some point he's like, I'll just release it as shareware, and then, I'll guess what to pay on the honor system. So, that's enough for Amelia Earhart, but probably for today it's enough too in general, but they still walk the entire Appalachian Trail, the Tour de France bicycle race, deliver packages to New York subways, which we tried, and it was really hard. Collect bags of gold around Hong Kong 1997, which is in the future, because this came out in 1986. And space voyage to Neptune 2100. So, this has been David All's Basic Computer Adventures, and we actually did Westward Ho and Orient Express. We did not do yet Voyage to Neptune, for example. But I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. Oh shit! I knocked over my light. I'll get it afterwards. It's interesting. I mean, I think it could be better, but it's not bad. I don't know. Pirate Gamer, what do you think? You were here the whole time. We're always asleep. What do you guys think about the quality here? Is it worth playing, or is it just a waste of time? I mean, in my opinion, it's worth playing for posterity, at minimum. The auto race provided comedic value. Was the comedic value like the way I reacted to the auto race? Or was it the auto race itself? Now, you were laughing at the steamer the trips or whatever. While you're thinking about it, thank you to Louis It's Always Asleep, to Pirate Gamer Boy, to Palpuck, to Lester, and to Hopser Key, and to E.C. Myers Vince, who was here. Welcome to the channel. And also to, what's the gentleman's name that I'm forgetting right now? Oh my gosh. Who else was here? There was somebody else here. I'm just not remembering their name. I apologize, person whose name I'm not remembering. Okay. Always says they all seem about the same. Enough here to play more, I think. I like the car one. Alright, well, I wanna oh, Steve was here, Steve Rasmussen. I want to try it again. I'm not sure if I'll try it immediately. I feel like, honestly, like, I'd rather play the Immortal next before I go back, or maybe a TRS-80 game or something, or maybe even like Skyjinx before I go back to this. But then again, maybe I need to finish it just to get it over with. I don't know. I need to think about it. I feel like the one thing I want to play the most right now is the Immortal. Immortal's a Will Harvey classic, says Pirate Gamer Boy. Yeah, I know. And I have the clue book. And I'm tempted to read the whole clue book before I play the game. But I guess I won't do that. But, yeah. Or maybe we can play Super Munchers. I guess... Were you here in the beginning, Pirate Gamer Boy? Yeah, you were here. You were here before it started. I forgot now. The fact that you said Immortal's a Will Harvey classic made me feel like you weren't here or something. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you, all you cool people who are here. If you're watching this after the fact, obviously leave some comments and subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And we'll be in the stream hopefully tomorrow. Not sure what yet, but we'll figure it out. One of the things that I just mentioned, we'll stream. Probably, I don't think I'll do this tomorrow. I think I need at least 1 day break from it. Maybe I'll try the Immortal. Maybe. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll do this again real soon. Peace out, everybody. You guys are awesome. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.